Hello, welcome to SpellCast, Trine with Neon Flex.
Alright, welcome everyone, and yeah, just gonna try and do some trying here. I did have a playthrough of this, but I kind of lost it, and I did like the really hard level at the end, so that's kind of frustrating with this gun. Alright, so maybe I'll try and like just kind of get through it as fast as I can. But I've kind of set up the new SpellCast logo there, and yeah, try and stick with that one, and yeah, we'll start with this game. Yeah, with that. Okay. Yeah, so I did do all of, yeah, so there's let's see, that's 16 levels. Yeah, I think that's like the really hard one, that Tyro's Tarek, and I managed to do it. And yeah, sadly I can't find yeah, I don't think I managed to save the recording. Well, yeah, I didn't upload that recording for some reason. Alright, so let's start with the Astral Academy.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, a kingdom was prospering. But peace could only last so long. The old king died. With no descendant to the throne, the kingdom fell into chaos. Lust for power blinded warriors and wizards alike. New kings emerged, only to fall the next day. But the madness of men would soon be overshadowed by a far greater evil. The magic that once gave life and good fortune had transformed into something sinister. One by one, grave by grave, the dead began to rise, feeding off the energy that grew stronger with each passing night. Fear spread throughout the kingdom, and it was soon abandoned. On the outskirts of the kingdom, near the Astral Academy, a thief carried out her cunning plan. She had learned of an ancient object of tremendous value. The Astral Academy, left to rot in the face of the terrible enemy, had no one to keep the treasure safe. The time was right. Everything was perfect. She had made her way to the castle and would soon lay her hands on the treasures she so desired.
Alright. I'm trying to go pretty fast with this, because yeah, the idea is I have got the full series of these, and I've only played through the first one. So if I can actually get this done again, I can then go on to the other ones. Oh. Oh, that's right. Alright, so let's try and get going then. Oh, that was close. Where's that? Right here. No.
The gentle moon smiled at the thief as she made her way towards the shrine of ancient treasure. Strangely, the protective charms around the shrine allowed her to enter unharmed. the thief lay her hand on the treasure, she had a tingling sensation. The thief would soon discover that fate had taken hold of her. Unknown to the thief, a wizard was just waking up. The wizard had taken a look in the spyglass and seen the terrible undead army. He was keen not to die.
By my trousers, I must escape.
He had been studying the stars and trying hard to learn the elusive fireball spell that all wizards ought to know. Of course, that was a lie. For you see, the wizard had a certain reputation with the ladies. What he had really been up to was the creation of a fake fireball potion that would have impressed the ladies and improved his status. The potion had backfired, causing a fortnight of sleep.
Let's get the back at me.
My darling, why the painful look on such a pretty face? What is this object you are holding on to? How did you get here?
The wizard touched the thief's hand, and then the object. His hand got stuck.
What kind of trickery is this?
For once, the wizard was more interested in magic than anything else. He was also afraid for his dear life. But there was someone nearby who welcomed a challenge.
Right, that'll be the night.
At the other end of the Astral Academy, a knight had been practicing his own skills to battle the undead and prove himself worthy of joining the king's army. Between me and you, he did not quite understand what undead meant, but this was his chance to be the bravest knight of all. The knight felt it was his duty to protect the Astral Academy during this time of despair. He was on the lookout for anything unusual. The knight saw a faint light coming from the age-old shrine. Could there be a thief? Was this the knight's day of honor? He had sworn an oath to himself to protect the shrine and the academy. Nothing could stand in his way.
What's going on?
The knight joined in, taking a firm grip of the object's third side, in a way that only a mighty warrior can.
Oh no, this doesn't bode well.
What doesn't bode well?
There was a flash of light, and the wizard, the thief, and the knight simply disappeared. Our new heroes were overwhelmed by the effect of the mysterious object. The wizard tried hard to remember everything he'd learned of the shrine and its artifact. His mind raced through ancient tales and legends. Finally, the wizard remembered. The treasure, the ancient object, was a device that could bind souls together. How it worked, he did not know. But he knew that it was connected to the legend of the Guardian, whose earthly remains had been buried in the catacombs deep underneath the Astral Academy. The tomb resided right below the shrine. The wizard could not explain it, but he was sure the object was called the Trine. The knight didn't care. A more pressing concern was on his mind.
Okay, expect.
It's all her fault. We must take her into custody. She stole the king's treasure.
Did you not understand a word I said? It is not treasure, it's an ancient object, the trine. I believe it has bound our souls. We are stuck together.
But she...
The thief remained silent. She was waiting for the right moment to escape, hopefully with the treasure and without the pair of fools.
I think I know how we can use the device as we like.
Alright. Let's begin.
They don't scare me. On guard!
Alright,
Oh, what have I got myself into? I have to find a way to reverse the spell, undo the magic. The Tomb of the Guardian in the catacombs may have the answer, and it's not far away. Oh, that's just great.
Alright, go left. Yeah. Right, going on.
I don't like us being here.
Going that way. Over here. Okay.
What lay ahead of our heroes was unknown. They had not seen another man, woman, or child in ages. The undead had transformed everything. They were now surrounded by evil. But our heroes had to press on. They were in search of the tomb. The wizard was sure that it would belong to the founder of the Astral Academy, one of the 3 guardians. If they could find his tomb, perhaps they would find a spell to get them out of the Trine.
Okay.
Where are we?
We are beneath the Astral Academy. No one has been here for decades.
Aha! My sword shall lead the way! Follow me!
Right. In the catacombs here. Uh-oh. Alright.
Look at that! It must be the tomb!
Yes, you are correct. This is the tomb of the Guardian. It has inscriptions all over it.
As the wizard read the inscriptions, legends of artifacts began to emerge. There had once been 3 guardians, each with an artifact to protect. The Trine was an artifact of the soul and righteousness, and a catalyst for the powers of good that had quietly helped raise young, good-hearted wizards in the Astral Academy. The 2 remaining artifacts were mentioned only briefly. The second artifact that pertained to mind and power had been stored in the great castle in the middle of the kingdom.
Okay. Dragon Graveyard.
It all makes sense now. Our souls are entwined in this artifact, and our physical beings are mere images of our soul.
Oh, I'm getting hungry for all this fighting.
Why don't you listen to me? This is exciting. We must hurry to the castle.
And this is the way. Dragon Graveyard. So instead of small bones, we go where the big ones rest. What will we do if they've come to life?
It's the fastest way to the castle, my darling. Trust me.
did it.
Having survived the wasteland of the Dragon Graveyard, our heroes carried on. The wizard delved deeper into the inscriptions about the Guardians. There had once been 3 artifacts. One for the soul and righteousness, one for the mind and power, and one for the body and matter. These immortal objects had been used to balance all good and evil in the world. When everything was in harmony, the artifacts had been given to the 3 Guardians, who had kept them safe for centuries. The Guardians enchanted the artifacts with powerful protective charms that only allowed those with pure intents to come near. Eventually the Guardians passed away, and only the charms remained. The wizard could still not find answers as to why they had been captured in the Trine, and how they had been able to go unharmed by the protective charms.
Okay, the Crystal Caverns. Bring this down. Take that one. Alright. I'm stuck. I messed with it. Again. Rip. Alright. The thief was the first to die. Someone burned all the wizard spells away then. Like the boss thing. Yes. And the law. Oh. Alright, the thief died and then the wizard died.
Had found a comfortable place in our heroes' hearts. Deeply troubled, their minds began to fill with woe. The knight had not eaten in many hours, and the scent of meat had not made it any easier. The thief started to worry if she would ever be free again. And the wizard, well, he was concerned that they would never find the other artifacts to break the Trine's spell. Though truth be told, he didn't mind having some company that stuck with him for more than an hour.
Alright, we'll do this one.
Fear not, I shall lead the way. I wish there was more light.
This is the one you need the flame arrows. Yeah, firebow.
This darkness is unbearable.
I've seen wizards light torches with fireballs. Can you?
The fireballs? Then. They never work. It's a waste of time.
I should have known. I can light the torches with fire arrows.
I could light the torches too.
close to the dungeons. This is the way to the castle.
Ah! The castle must have to the castle.
Alright, yeah, use this. Alright, there we go.
Our heroes entered the castle through the dungeons. The knight thought back to his childhood days and the excitement the dark corridors had provided back when the spiders were small and the bones were piled neatly in the corners.
Alright, I think we're gonna stop here and we'll do the Forsaken Dungeons next time. But I'll just kind of go preview here of the next one.
This place gives me the chills.
It's a dungeon. That's what it's supposed to do.
Fear not. I have my sword and my cape. I am the king of the castle. I shall crush all my enemies and lead my army to victory. We are invincible.
Alright, so we did 5 levels there, and there's 16 in total. Yeah, so the next one we'll do another 5, and then finally we'll do the 6, I think. Well, there's kind of like 15 levels. I think the 16th level is kind of like just some kind of other thing. Alright, so alright, yeah, that was the first episode there. Go to the main menu here. Yeah, so the idea would be complete this one again, and then I can move on to Trine2. And then there's also Trine3. And I've also got the Trine4 as well, like the complete collection. Which has got like there's like the DLC, the Nightmare Prince, and like that can come with it. Like the Trine Complete collection, I think. I don't know, I've had it for ages and I've only ever played through the first one. So just trying to complete this one and then move on to the next one through the series. Yeah, because they're really like nice looking games, like visually. So it should be fun to see the next ones. I've kind of seen this one there, so like it's nice seeing it again. Like that's what I mean. Just like the visuals in it makes it worth playing again, to be honest. But yeah, I've kind of seen the levels in this one there, so I want to move on to the next one. So I'll try and get the next 2 parts done soon. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll be back soon. I got like more things planned to kind of do, so yeah, I'll be back soon. Yeah, and that logo is like actually something I drawn myself. I did that ages ago, like that picture. So that's pretty cool to use my own picture as a logo. All right, cool. And I'll try and stop this on an hour, so alright. Thank you for watching. I'm Leon Fleck, and I'll be back soon. Goodbye for now.